Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody
Hey,
out there? How you doing? We have here Aggressive Flow Music and Cultura Latina Music today with you. Today is April 1st. No, this is not an April Fool's. This is the actual thing. How you doing?
good. How are you doing?
Good, good. We're hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Every time,
Okay.
every time.
Always.
Oh, but
Always, sister,
I
always.
understand. I'm
So,
hungry
so
too.
how are you doing? How are you doing? Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let's get right to it. Tell us how do you pronounce your name?
My name is my artist name is Meek, but my African name is Marcel Kutugu Ilbudo.
Marcel. Is that your first name, Marcel?
Yeah.
Okay. And I did notice, I was looking at your Instagram and I noticed that you were playing the guitar. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me, when did you start playing the guitar? For how long has
Yeah.
it been?
All right. Thank you so much for a special time like that today, and I I'm happy to follow and to be in this interview from all the way to Florida. So it's a
You're
very
welcome. Thanks
amazing.
for coming and
Yeah,
joining us.
thank you. Yeah, and about guitar, I can say if you see on my Instagram, you're gonna actually realize that I have a special way of playing guitar. That means the way I play is different than how people play normally. That means I learned my guitar from a traditional guitar made in West Africa, Burkina Faso, and I actually learned it from my dad when I was young enough because he is a culture man from a very big ethnic group in West Africa. So
Hmm.
I actually grow up and rise musically traditionally. So yeah, when I grow, I love music. I love how this vibes was around me. So I put myself to it quickly and learn how to play traditional guitar. And until I get the real guitar and I learn some notes, and then I transfer the knowledge from the traditional guitar to the normal guitar with 6 string. But the traditional one has just three string that you play finger. That's what I'm
Oh,
playing.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, is it the same size as the guitar that we typically use, like the bigger guitar, or is it a smaller
Now,
guitar?
now for the size, not at all. It's even very small because the traditional guitar case, the case is just a small case like that, and uh, it's too small to compare to a normal guitar. And yeah, very small thing that you just use, like how can I call?
I'm sorry.
I
Is
don't
it
know.
is it kind of sort of like the ones they use in Hawaii?
Sorry.
Yeah, because I've seen some that they use in Hawaii
Yeah,
that are
exactly. That's
small.
what I was
Is
trying to explain. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
it's
Yeah,
three
I know.
string.
I
Yeah,
actually learned that because I was watching one of my favorite artists. She's from Colombia, and one of her videos, she has a boy and an older man both playing that guitar, and it's really small. So she
yeah,
has
it
it.
is.
Yeah, she has it in her videos.
Yeah, and yeah, this
Okay.
is a most common guitar that you have easily access in my country, mostly in my country, and you can learn anytime you want. But uh, really, if you want it at a time, if you wanted to have a normal guitar, it takes time to have it. Yeah, but
Got you.
yeah, that's how I play. transferring from not from African culture guitar to the normal one and still keep, the rhythm. Yeah,
Right.
and yeah.
Well, I did when I watched the video and you had I'm not quite sure what the name of the song was, but I did see your Instagram and we'll go ahead and link your Instagram too to the interview once it goes up. But we did I did notice that it looks like it just came like naturally. So that's why I was like, he must been have been doing this for years because it was very natural. You looked very calm, very like just going with the flow. What
Right.
what part of what part of Africa are you from?
I am from the West Africa and the West side, and my country is Burkina Faso because um, mo- generally when people speaks about Africa, for those who never have any idea,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't seem to be like a big one like people can imagine. But we have West Africa, Central Africa, East Africa. But I'm in the West side. I don't know if you have ever heard about Nigeria,
Yeah.
Ghana, Mali, Niger, Senegal, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast. Those countries are in the west side, and my country is bordering with Ghana, Niger, Mali, and Ivory Coast.
Okay, so there was Nigeria's one that I've heard of, and there
Oh,
was
okay,
another one
yeah.
that you mentioned that I believe it started with a S that I've heard of as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm from Burkina Faso. Yeah.
Okay. So when was the last time you went back home?
I since 3 years now, I've been visiting yearly, and the last time I visited was December of last year. I came
Yeah,
back
that's awesome.
December 18.
That's awesome because I know that I don't know where Xavier went, but we'll forgive him this time. I'm sure he'll join us in a moment. But we were just talking too about going to. Have you been to Puerto Rico?
Oh no, I haven't, but I do love to visit. Yeah, this is my
Yes,
plan
you
for the
definitely
future.
have to. So we were talking about that as well. You know, I try to go at least for the past few years. I've been trying to go every 3 years. So I have gone every 3 years for the past. Well,
Oh,
it's I'm due. I'm due to go back, but it's
I
beautiful,
see.
and you know, it's a similar culture where music is amazing. You know, it just brings everybody together. Like I know that we were having a conversation before and we were talking about that, about how
Yeah,
music is just, you know, it brings the family together, it brings everybody together. um
exactly.
and
Yeah.
speaking of that, how long have you been actually like doing music? I know you mentioned since you were younger, but when do you feel that you actually started to like really get involved more and more?
Uh, I can say I not really grew up with everything because, like I told you, I was born in a family where almost everybody are singing, dancing. So
Mhm.
not only me, but all about my family knows. Everybody know from my family how to play, how to dance, the African music. But the choice for me to actually made decide to make my way as a musician is that I feel that what we were doing there is not only for us, it's sharing to people and participating to people happiness. And I like feelings like that until the time I start inspiring, getting inspiration to say something musically about circumstances, about life, and it's come like that until I play and people appreciate a little, and little by little I see myself like, this is the way I should go, and I never stop. So from the first
Right.
album to where I am today. So yeah.
Yeah. And you know, it's interesting that you say that because I've actually spoken to other artists that they tell me that it's hard for them to express themselves sometimes, but it comes so naturally to express themselves through music. They can sing a song and tell you their whole entire life story, anything they've been through, but if they sit down and have a conversation and actually speak with somebody about that, it's harder. So it's it's awesome that you're saying that, because it's true. Like a lot of people have told me that, where music is just something that they can verbally just express how they feel or emotions they're going through, whether it's happiness, sadness, whatever the case is. And we have friends that are DJs, and that's the same thing through them. They're not singing the music, but when the music, they're DJing, they have their headphones on, and they get involved, and it's just like it comes natural. So it's something that music is beautiful. I don't know what this
Yeah,
world
it
would
is.
do without music.
It is not. It's not human. It's like you said. Something beautiful is not human. It is a gift, and it comes to always do something. Like the way I got my inspiration is like I told you. You can be here. Like we having interview right now. Something may happen. You can say something, and that thing is just for you. An interview, but later on, it start building itself to music on my life, and I can't. I have to. And one day you're gonna see like, oh, it's like the interview was talking about, and you're gonna be on connect with that because it is natural. You will realize right there that the conversation we had has come to birth to a music. So yeah, music is something like that, always expressing about realities. It can be sad, it can be a happy thing, it can be anything, but it always come to the world to do something. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, there's the situations where you could sing about what you went through, you could sing about what you want to go through, or you could
Right.
use, sometimes people just sing about where they want their life to be or expect it to be, or where they wish it would have been. Um
Right.
so we actually had connected through Sandy Flow. Tell us a little bit about her, how you met her, any type of projects that you have coming on with her, any things like that.
All right. Like I told you, Sandy Flow is a musical. She is music for me. So telling
Yes.
you this beautiful story today that I have never shared with nobody at all, but it's very beautiful because if you are a musician, you have family. No
Mm-hmm.
matter where that person is, you may have a chance to see him or her, or you may not have any chance to see them at all. If I take an example like Tupac, like Bob Marley, like everybody, every Michael Jackson, everybody feel them even if they don't meet them in life. But some people you will have a chance to see them. So for me and Sandy C. Flo, it's a beautiful story because we couldn't we both of us never have the idea of that. But I am the one who check on her on social media, and I see her singing, I see her vibe, I see the people around, and when she's performing on her channels, I'm like, this beautiful girl is singing. She has talent, and I start feeling like, oh, what's gonna happen what will happen if I try to text her and say something that I love her music, and I just start doing that, like texting her, and when I say my first text, I still have everything. I say, I'm following you from your Instagram. I love what you're doing, and yeah, I am from West Africa, and just to say hi to you and encourage you to go ahead. She answered me back. And
Yeah.
we start now chatting a little bit, and she tried to know who I am. I said I never introduced myself as a musician or artist, but
Mhm.
as her fan and her follower, until I say, okay, let me open up to tell her a little bit about myself. I said, I love music too, and I can sing, but I'm from West Africa. I have nobody here in the United States like a music group to be. I
Mhm.
am playing in churches and to the community. But if you want to hear from my music, this is the link. You can go and check on me, and we can collaborate if you don't mind. And she never
Right.
hesitated to do that. She did it until she told me one day, you know what? I have my birthday party coming, and I want you to come to my birthday party and sing. I said, wow, that's a good news. If you want
Yeah.
me there, I will go. And it started from there. I went to her birthday party. She gave me a spot to sing. She liked it. I like everybody. I like what artists. And that day I was happy because I just knew her a little until I met her in person. Because when I went
Right.
to her show, being in the United States of America, and I have been watching people, I say like, who is she? And people are, people stand up, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what artists need for her
Yeah.
for her purpose.
She's very
And this
supportive.
make me, yeah, this make me happy to now have confidence that God has directed me to this collaboration, and it's something we should work together musically, and yeah, and until now, I have interviews like today with you. That's the continuation of the spirit of collaboration that I had with Sandy Flow, and I'm gonna be asking right now to thank her so much. Thank her so much for opportunity. Not only me, she giving opportunity to artists that I can see, and
Yeah.
her spirit is high. She is a human and she is an artist, and I wish her all the best in her life, and I wish all the best in our collaboration. I'm really happy with her.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
we did an interview last week, and we did an interview with an artist that we were actually talking about that, and we also met him through her. And one of the things that we were saying is that, you know, you can tell that she has such a beautiful soul, and it's like, we know that if she refers us to somebody, or she's talking to somebody, about us or with them or whatever the case is, we know it comes with love, because she has such a beautiful soul. She's very, talkative with everybody. She's always happy, and it's just beautiful to see that and hear you as well, and we know that she's opened those doors for you as well, because that's one of the things that we always talk about is local artists, especially. And when I say local, I mean like people that are here from, it could be from Cuba, from Africa, from Puerto Rico, from all types of different places of the world, Canada, no matter where it's from, that they come here locally. And it's
Yeah.
just so beautiful to everybody come together and bring all that culture and all that music together, versus, feeling that you can't fit in. And that's one of the things I necessarily like about it. We also have, um we have somebody that's in our team, KV, and he actually has KV radio. And that's one of the reasons why he actually started that, because he wanted to help the local artists, and share their music. And this is a radio station that they hear it all over the world. So it's in so many different countries. And it's a beautiful thing, because, when we help each other, and we collab together, or we help each other, or just cheer one another on, it
Right.
goes a long way. And it always comes back. It always comes back to you. Every good that you put out, it's going to come back to you 10 times four.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can
So
tell
you're
you,
in good hands with
collaborate.
her.
Yeah, I can tell you, she make me, you know, grow up, because most of the time you can want to be friend, but you are scared. It's a country where it's not easy at all to say hi to somebody that you never know before. And
Mm-hmm.
mostly in this music business, a lot of artists cannot understand what she's doing. And
Mm-hmm.
being African is also another different thing. And I was like, even not in the music, sometimes being African can be something different. But she hasn't seen African, she hasn't seen color, she hasn't seen nothing than a human being, than a artist, than somebody who has, you know, a spirit of collaboration. And really, it's very amazing. And I can't really express myself. I love what she's doing, and I know I'm not the only one. People love her, and she deserves it. She is very good. Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to bring up something, because You told us you don't speak too much English, but you are speaking very well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Xavier
I
is having a hard time sometimes as well, and I always mess with him because he speaks his Spanglish once in a while.
right.
But you speak Xavier. Can you hear us?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I'm gonna have Xavier ask you one or two questions here because he's kind of shy since his English is not too very good looking.
Oh no,
I
that's
mean, I try. Sometimes I try to speak, but it's hard for me. So.
okay. But I can understand you very good. I'm also like I said, I start learning when I get here. Uh, it's gonna be 8 years soon because I came on 2016, and
Hmm.
my country is a French-speaking country, no English at all. But when I was back home, you have option when you go to college to learn Spanish or English as options. So I
Let
took
me
to learn foreign language. I decided to learn English a little bit, reading and writing until I get here to yeah. So
Well, you're doing
let me
good.
ask
You're
you
doing
something.
good.
Let me ask him. Can you describe your music style for everybody here?
okay, my music style is compilation. Like I said, I like dancing. I like playing uh, sad music, happy music, and the power I have on my music is the dance because like I said, I came from family where everybody, have
Yeah,
music vibes and yeah. So my kind of music is called SAP, and French is Sap Sap. That's what I have as a band growing up with it since I released my first album, and that means source of love and salvation for whoever love to hear about it. So all my album, that's how I mention it. That means all the music I'm doing is to give information, is to bring joy and to put to people to dance. So that's all I can say. I'm playing compilation. Yeah.
nice, nice. And you have any collaboration with another artist or not yet?
Here in the United States, it's only with Sandy Ciflo that I just started. But with
Hmm.
her, it's a big family because, like you can see in her program, she has all the world in the stage. Like recently, we performed for the first time the Africana Latino night. That was last Saturday night, and I
Nice.
co-organized with her. And this was an opportunity to bring my community from New York City to her show. And that show has been a very great success. She organized and she put, like she always does, a lot of artists from Colombia, from everywhere. And I was representing West Africa, and it was so fun. Yeah.
Nice, nice. You know what? Cultura Music sent me. She sent me picture or video, something like that. Let's gonna show to the people what we got here about
All
you.
right.
Where was that? Where was that you were playing that? Was that just in a house or was it an event?
No, it's a stage that I did inside my house for rehearse sometime. That's what I always do when I am off, and yeah, try to record so that I can share with friends. Yeah, but this song is talking about women, the ladies, that I am honoring the ladies here because ladies are the best. You are the best. They are they are the one
Thank you. Thank
who,
you.
yeah, they are the one who are the mothers. They are the one who are sisters. They are the one who are wives. They are everything that we have to have a beautiful life. So I'm singing to tell the men to be careful and take care of them because they are doing their best. They're gonna be the first online, first to be there, and the last to go to bed. And so yeah, this song is actually talking about the ladies. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I got here another video picture, something like that with Sandy and
Okay.
another artist. Let's gonna show to the people what we got here for you. Here we go. I don't know what's going on with Cultura right now there, but let's gonna try to speak to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Eh, do you think to do another collaboration with Sandy?
Of course. Very soon she has. Even today, she sent me another schedule of April because she's trying with Stalin B on. It's gonna be on May 3rd. They are releasing their new albums. So yeah, and I am on the program, and we are thinking about collaboration and how we can organize together so
Everything,
that
yeah.
this event can be great. So yeah, and beside that, yeah, anytime that she has a program. Since I met her, she always open the door so that we
Hmm.
can collaborate together. Yeah.
And how many songs do you have out?
I from the beginning to now, I have four album out, and I
Five
have
album
one
you got
one
outside right now? Five album?
four. I have four
Four, four.
albums, and I have one pending since 5 years almost. I have never
Nice,
released.
nice.
Yeah,
You guys hear me okay?
yeah.
Huh?
Okay. I had to leave Xavier to do his English for a little while there.
Yeah, she put me on there.
I knew that was gonna work. No.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we made it, and thank you for being back.
No, I when I left, I know that you were saying, about your music and your song that he played for us, and that's really beautiful. All
Yeah.
jokes aside, I want to say thank you for acknowledging us ladies and us mothers and us women. That's very beautiful. I love the melody of the guitar like that. How
Hmm.
long did it take
All
you
right.
to come up with that song?
No, it's just observing around me how ladies are doing daily without nobody saying anything, and they deserve to be heard in and to be honored. So it's daily life, and it took me time to know that they are human beings like art, but they are specific. They are doing everything that we cannot do as men. So yeah, it took me a long time to observe and the song came itself after observation, saying, you know what, uh, you can say that and make them happy. It's something that they deserve to hear from your music.
Well,
So yeah.
and what I mean is when you came up with the song, right? The lyrics. Is it easy for you to add the guitar and how you want to play it? Was it already something that was kind of like set in your mind, or did it take you a few days to come up with it? Like how does it usually happen for you?
Right. For me, if I have the idea, if the song is setting in your mind, it's also setting in your guitar, because I'm always starting to compose the music with my guitar first. I have to have the note from the guitar. Somebody else are using hand claps. Some people are using different tools, music
Yeah.
instrument. But for me, if I have the idea of the music of the song, like, oh, about the women, what can you see about them? They are doing this, they are doing that. What should I say? Say this, say that. And at that time, if you sit down with your guitar, you
Okay.
have a chance. The guitar also is telling you, okay, let's do it. And when you play, if go through until you find the best way to, you can start in rap. It's not gonna, no, this is not a rap music for you. Try. The guitar is speaking to you back according to the inspiration you have,
Got you.
until you feel comfortable with the idea of the music and the rhythm. It comes itself. But you need first to be able to introduce what your idea to the instrument, and the instrument will have a role to play in what you want him to do. Like it's like driving a car to a destination somewhere else. Like you know,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
you have you
definitely
have it. Yeah.
definitely keep doing what you're doing. I really like the song, and I do like what you're doing. Again, you came recommended by a beautiful person, a beautiful woman, a beautiful soul, a beautiful friend. And she told us so much about your music and about you. And I want to thank you for coming with us today here and telling us a little bit more about yourself. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep going. We want more music from you. I know I do. So I'm sure Xavier does as well.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. It has been a great
Yeah, and
pleasure to be here.
before I go, we would like you saying what page or your channel, your artist name, where the people can keep listening your music or follow you.
Okay. They can actually follow me from my Instagram, and my Instagram page is Meek12Men, Meek12Men. And for the other platform like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, they just put Meek Men, and they're gonna find me there. And I have different, style of music that I'm sharing
Check out.
with them over there. And yeah, my personal contact also is somebody need to get in touch with me. They can inbox me from my different platform, and I'm active 24
On
hours.
Instagram,
So yeah,
right?
yeah. TikTok, whatever they text me, Facebook, whatever, I will get back to them. So yeah, and I'm open for ideas, for collaboration, like Sandy Siflo is doing. And
Mhm.
we never know, we never finish. It's family, so yeah, everybody is welcome to chat if they need something to know about Africa, about my music, and yeah.
We're definitely looking forward to meeting you in person soon.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
sure our paths will cross in one of these events. And again, thank you so much for sharing your
You're welcome.
story. Thank you so much for sharing your music. Again, don't stop. And we'll connect you with KV Radio so you can share your music with them as well. I'm there, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you too. And thank you so much for this
Well,
opportunity. And yeah, I can't wait to see you again. Yeah, thank you so much.
all right. Nice to meet you. This is
Thank
All right.
Aggressive
you.
Flow Music, Cultura Latina,
Thank
and
you.
KB Production. Here we
All
go.
right. Thank you.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You're welcome. I'm gonna end. Something happened here.